Welcome back to Gains and Grind, where we don't just lift weights, we lift standards. Every rep has a reason, and every drip of sweat is part of the mission. Now let's chase progress, not perfection. You ready? Let's grind. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tycoon. You know what time it is. In today's workout, we focusing on back, biceps, and other areas. You feel me? Now check it out, man. We gonna start it off with this HammerStrength High Row, and yeah, we gonna do about I think 8 of them at 50, you feel me? And how you do this is you sit upright, you make sure that your chest is against that pad in front of you, and then you make sure when you're reaching out to grab the bar that it's an overhand grip, not under, you feel me? And then after that, again, make sure that when you're pulling that back, when your hand gets to your chest, about the chest area, that's when you push back up, okay? So it's pretty easy, pretty simple, and you're gonna make sure you just focus on your follow through every time, and put a little bit of slowness on it so that you can really put some tension on your muscles. And this is for your back, baby. Yeah, let's get it. Now, that was just the warm-up. Now we moving on to the bigger stuff. And on the bigger side, we're gonna do 12 reps this time, but at 85 pounds each arm, okay? So again, remember, sit upright, focus on your form of your body, make sure that you have the overhand grip, and make sure you're pulling your arms back at a 45 degree angle away from your chest while bringing your hand all the way to your chest. And once you return to your chest, that's when you return it back to the starting position. So with that being said, yo, it's real simple to do this as long as you keep focused. And you know what, test the weight sometimes. You can do it with both hands, or you can do isolated like I did. I just do isolated to sort of see where my arm's at for the day, and that's a perfect way to do it. Yeah, look at me trying to act like I'm getting strong over here. I am putting in that work though, you feel me? Time to get your I don't know game up, baby. Yeah. If your I don't knows are weak, your girl won't trust you. So make sure your I don't knows is on point. Nah, but for real though, make sure that you're always keeping your back and shoulders straight while you're lifting them up like to your ears when you're doing the shrug, baby. And we did it for 12 reps at 55 pounds. And this is a superset. So we're moving on to a bicep workout called the easy curl. Pretty much is based on the bar, the easy curl bar. And then we're gonna focus on doing 12 reps at 32.5 pounds. Now, this is where I always tell you guys, make sure you're pinching your shoulder blades because it puts more tension on your arms and it allows for a better bicep lift. Let's go. Now we're moving on to the forearms. We're gonna do a little palms up dumbbell wrist curl, baby. Yeah, it might look tough and it can be, but don't doubt yourself. You can do it. We gonna do 13 reps at 30 pounds, and we gonna do this per arm, baby. Now, a lot of y'all don't know me, and I'm gonna just put you on game a little bit. I have a little injury I've been had in my right arm, and as you can see, that's why I offer a little bit more support. But even then, I had to do it for the left arm too, because it's been a while since I worked on them forearms. You gotta have some strong forearms, baby. I mean, you gotta work out everything if you're trying to get that Bruce Lee physique. You dig? You dig? So yeah, let's move on to the next workout. This is also gonna be a second superset we're doing today, and this is gonna start off with some barbell behind the back shrugs, baby. Now we're gonna do 11 reps at 32.5 pounds, and we're gonna do 3 sets of each workout. So as you can see, I gave you different angles to see exactly what it looks like, but it's pretty much doing the same thing as if you were to do it in front of you, okay? But it's behind your back. Now, I know this is going to be focused more for the traps, but now we got to focus on the forearm again. And then we're going to focus by doing some palms down dumbbell wrist curls, baby. We're going to do 8 reps at 15 pounds. And again, we're going to do another 3 sets of this too. So then we have a full superset at 3 sets each workout. Yes, sir. And now don't be scared. Now you see the weight is smaller, so that means the muscles that when I do the wrist curl up is weaker than my wrist when my wrist is pointed up and then I'm curling up. Okay, so I'll let you guys figure out the muscle names. I'll get it right down the road. But let's get back to the lower back on the workout. Yes, sir. We got to do some seated back extensions. This is a max effort day. You know what that means? We start off with some light, and then we move to some slight, and then we move to some just right. You feel me? 8 reps at 170 pounds start off the first round, and then we're going to move into the next set. Now, this next set, 8 reps at 205 pounds. And then for the following 2 sets, we're gonna go 8+ reps on each one, but at 240 pounds. So this is where you do the max and you try to see what you can attain from doing that. Now, at least this is near the end of my workout, so even if I were to burn out my back, guess what? I don't have too much to focus on anyway afterwards. But you can see this is a full effort day. I mean, there was no, on the first one I looked down like, oh, that's 240. All right, okay, let me adjust one more time and get to it. Yeah, I ain't scared of no weight, but I definitely know the difference between 240 and 170. That's a whole 70 pounds, baby. But we moving up anyway. This is the focus. You gotta try stronger so you can get stronger. If you don't force or push your body through some type of, some type of stress, man, it's real. You gotta put some type of strain on your body for it to really learn how to get stronger from like some obstacles in life. You feel me? Now, I could explain it in a better term, but you know exactly what I mean. Let's keep it going on the workout though. Focus, focus, focus. Now with this, you always want to make sure you're focused on those, and you can use your hands on the bars if needed. Now we're moving on to the abs with a torso rotation. Now this really focuses on, I think, more on your obliques, but it does the whole abs. It's not just one set of the abs. It's working on all of them. And then I did, I think, 12 reps on each side at 110 pounds. And then we're going to do this for 4 sets. So I get a little ab workout almost on every workout now, because I realized I can't just do abs only on my chest and tricep day, or else I wouldn't really focus on the muscles at all. I'm only working them out 1 week. Doesn't make sense. Even when I'm doing leg day, on off leg days, you're walking, you're doing all types of other exercises to help maintain your legs. So I have to maintain my abs by trying to work them out at least once every workout, at least once. So hopefully you guys will start to do the same, or start focusing on your abs or whatnot. If you don't want to, go ahead, stay without the abs. Who cares? Do your thing. This is about progress, not perfection. Baby, go get what you want to do. You feel me? Now, I did the stair stepper for about 13 minutes, and I got about 678 steps. Now, first minute I focused on taking regular steps as sort of a higher paced walk. This one sort of gets your heart rate slowly going until you get ready for the big jump, which I do at another minute in on the video. As you see, I'll skip a step, and when I'm skipping a step, it's going even faster, because you got to be able to keep stepping like as if you were moving fast, but you're doing 2 steps, as you can see. All right, so my strategy with this though is I do about 3 minutes the regular walk first. I'll do 3 minutes of this walk, and then I'll keep alternating until I get lower and lower. So I'll go 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then I have about, what is that? That put me at 12 minutes, and then for the last minute I'll just probably walk it out anyway like regular. But the whole thing is, keep switching up the workout. Don't let it be the same. Your body does plateau when it gets used to things, so keep pushing. Do new things, do new weight, go longer on your distance, whatever. Sometimes even just do an extra 30 seconds or an extra minute. Just try, because the more you push yourself, the more your body's gonna feel that. It's gonna learn from the stress, and it's gonna actually get better when it comes to whatever it's your endurance, whether it's your strength, whatever you're trying to achieve. But you have to put your body through that strain, and we don't run from no strain around here, baby. We built Fort Tough. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for following along. You know what you need to do to help the boy: like, comment, share. And then, as always, I really do appreciate y'all stopping by, really watching this, and I hope I inspire y'all to do the same for yourselves. Bro, thanks for watching. You know what time it is. It's the end, but it's not the end of the series, baby. We keep it going, and do your best to be patient with yourself. Stay strong and healthy. Let's go.